You know that our time here is too limited to live a life you don't enjoy. So what's the best path forward? By the end of this video, you'll have a strategy you've been searching for. Living a life you're proud of depends on understanding the present and how it ties into your future. Often, the life you're living now won't lead to the future you want, and we're here to help you change that. Today, we'll explore 15 steps to reinvent yourself and start anew. So let's dive right in with step 1. Decide that you want to change. Every transformation starts with realizing the long-term impact of your current lifestyle. Imagine yourself 10 to 15 years from now, following the path you're on. Are you happy? Fulfilled? If not, it's time to wake up. Your life won't change unless you decide to change it. This moment may be your best chance to make a choice that will alter your future, but it has to be a conscious decision. The word decision is powerful. It evolved from incision, meaning to cut. Deciding means cutting off other options. Too often, people grow complacent, and their regrets accumulate, turning into negativity. Many wish they'd done more, been more, but when the chance came to change, they postponed it for a tomorrow that never arrived. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. If what you're doing won't get you to where you want, it's time to wake up and choose to give it your all. Step 2. Create a 6-month plan. This is when your attitude shifts from desire to action. A goal without a plan is just a wish, and unless you believe in magic, you won't get far. 6 months is enough to start fresh. Begin by defining your vision for your new life. Who will you become? What will you do? Where will you live? Write down the answers in detail. Some even create vision boards to visualize their goals. Next, break it down. Determine what you'll take with you into your new life and what you'll leave behind. Most people fail because they don't turn their goals into steps. Ask yourself specific questions to identify what you need. At this stage, focus on the immediate steps you can take, and finally, commit time and money to it. Invest in your new life. Take language lessons, hire a tutor, buy that plane ticket, set a deadline. Now that you have a plan, it's time to act. Step 3. Start building your new skills. Creating a new version of yourself will require significant effort, and it will mean doing things that challenge you. Learning new skills is hard. Accept it and commit. Daily practice is crucial. Build your foundation and make a schedule. This goal is worth your dedication, as the outcome will motivate you when you feel like giving up. Many underestimate what 6 months of focus and discipline can accomplish. Step 4. Make one connection in your new world and adjust accordingly. This hack speeds things up. Find someone willing to teach you or someone you can model after. Humility and curiosity will take you far. These insights are invaluable for getting started. Don't be afraid to seek a second opinion. Step 5. Remember, the door is always open. This is one of life's greatest secrets. This is your default life. And if things don't work out in 12 to 18 months, you can always come back. People fear failure, not realizing that the current lifestyle is rock bottom. If you're willing to try, things can only improve. Time will pass whether you take action or not. So ask yourself where you want to be a year from now. Move and survive. Growth feels uncomfortable and often brings doubt, loneliness, and chaos. But these feelings are temporary. Embrace the unfamiliar, and it will soon become familiar. Now start building routines. Routines bring stability. Find local spots to frequent, meet new people, and engage in activities that help you settle in. Make connections. They can bring new friendships and opportunities. Eventually, something will click. You'll meet someone special, your business will succeed, or a new friendship will blossom. This anchor validates that you're thriving in your new environment. Set big goals for yourself. You didn't come this far to settle. If things are going well, aim higher. Dream big. Whether that's traveling the world, achieving creative success, or becoming a professional in a field you love. Reinventing yourself is a process, and big dreams require a strong foundation. Lastly, keep evolving. Refine each area of your life. Improve relationships, comfort, knowledge, and health incrementally. Each step forward strengthens the new version of you. Ultimately, the real success you seek will come from continuous growth and finding peace in the process. You start to settle into your new role, and as you gradually get used to your environment, it begins to feel familiar, embracing you in return. This is a vital phase in your transformation process. You've already taken a leap of faith and started this journey, so there's no turning back now. Step 8 is about creating new life routines. When starting over, routines are essential for grounding yourself. If you've moved to a new location, find a local coffee shop to visit regularly. Introduce yourself to the barista. Let them know you're new. People enjoy welcoming newcomers. If it's a new job, connect with those you encounter daily. If not through work, make connections by joining a gym, a theater group, a startup community, or volunteer at a cause that resonates with you. Any consistent activity that benefits you or the community can help you feel grounded and gives the new environment purpose. It's also a great way to meet people. And this applies beyond just relocating. Anytime you reinvent yourself by shifting careers, lifestyles, or any major change, these steps remain the same. By now, you're probably beyond survival mode and actively creating purpose, making this place feel like home. Step 9 is finding your first anchor of happiness, something that feels right and gives stability. With time and effort, things will start to click. You might meet someone romantically, get a promotion, or make a great friend. This moment is your first true connection to your new life, signifying that you're thriving. This initial success will open new doors. Introductions to friends, new investors in your business, or extended benefits from a promotion. Suddenly, your life starts to make sense, and you feel euphoria, realizing this journey was the best decision you've made. This anchor confirms your ability to flourish, and you're ready to call this your home. Step 10. Set bold goals for your new life. Don't go through all this effort just to settle. If things are progressing, think big. Ask yourself not just, will this work, but how far can I take this? Set the right goals for yourself. Maybe you left a job you dislike to try freelancing. What if you could work 6 months and travel the other 6? Or you published a book that had some success. What if the next one sold 100 times as much, allowing you to make a living as a writer? People often look to reinvent themselves because they're unsatisfied with their reality. Some try to settle in their discomfort, while others may try multiple times before realizing what they want. But those who take the leap don't regret it. If you're going to dream, dream big. This new life could be your chance to achieve everything you've ever wanted. Step 11. Expand your social circle. Now that your life has momentum and big goals, it's time to enrich it. Friends make experiences better and can turn ordinary moments into memorable ones. They support you, challenge you, and help you grow. To make interesting friends, you need to be interesting yourself. Engage with different people, cultures, and viewpoints. Go to events, meet people, and follow up within 24 hours to keep the connection going. Step 12. Avoid falling back into old habits. A common mistake is changing locations without changing behavior. If every person you meet seems negative, there are 2 options. Either it's you or you're in the wrong place. Moving won't change your perspective. Only you can do that. Reinventing yourself means changing how you perceive life. Watch for signs of slipping into old habits and remind yourself why you left them behind. Step 13. Prove that you can sustain this new lifestyle long-term. You've reached a stage where this new reality is comfortable and sustainable. Time passes and your life thrives because it feels right. Now, set things up so that you can continue on this path. As you become more skilled and enjoy what you're doing, your productivity rises and the results compound. Reaching a level of stability is key to truly unlocking this lifestyle. When we first started, our goal was simply to make enough money to avoid needing a traditional job. Then it grew to supporting our families, which eventually snowballed into an entire business. We're again on the brink of a new transformation with exciting plans ahead. Step 14. Gradually improve the elements around you. Now that you've reinvented yourself, it's time to upgrade the things in your life. Improve your relationships, health, home environment, and even the ideas you expose yourself to. Every improvement builds on the last. Think of the original version as 1.0 and the reinvented version as 2.0. Each small upgrade becomes 2.1, 2.2, and so on. Humans aren't meant to be stagnant. We're wired to innovate and grow, exploring new frontiers, advancing technology, and creating solutions to big challenges. Step 15. Reach the next level of success. The final step goes beyond what you initially aimed for. When you began this journey, you had a rough idea of who you wanted to become. But along the way, you evolved, and now this new, complex version of yourself has different expectations. Through small changes and new experiences, you're ready for a more mature phase, the 3.0 version of yourself. With each experience, your values and beliefs shift until you find peace. This is the success you were looking for all along, but couldn't identify. This whole process works in two parts. First, moving away from discomfort, and second, embracing a new role and growing into it. Eventually, you'll reach a point where you no longer desire anything else, finding peace in your journey. We hope this guide reaches those ready for change and inspires them to reshape their lives. This year is for reconstruction, so create something new and exciting. If you could reinvent yourself today, what would you pursue? And remember, you can reinvent yourself as many times as needed until you find a version you love. Flex your creative abilities and pursue life as a professional artist. Dedicate yourself to creating art for a decade and see how far you can go with it. Or perhaps dive into philosophy, writing, or whatever passion truly excites you. The beauty of securing financial stability first is that it gives you the freedom to chase all other dreams. There's a clever quote from NIMTB. If you want to be a philosopher king, become a king first, not the other way around. We've reflected deeply on this concept, and we're excited to see just how much of life we can explore in the next 50 or so years that we have left. We want to leave you with this thought. Don't fear reinvention. Transform yourself as many times as needed until you discover the version of yourself that feels right.